York leaders are reacting to Mayor Eric Adams' indictment. The mayor faces multiple charges, including bribery, wire fraud, and illegal contributions from foreign sources. Joining us now is State Senator John Liu. John, welcome.
All right. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. First, what do you make of this indictment against the mayor? I'm sure you've read the indictment. What is your take?
It's a set of very serious charges, and Eric Adams has to take this very seriously.
There are many calls for the mayor to resign. The mayor's been defiant, saying he will not, and his supporters say he is innocent until proven guilty. So what is your stance?
Yeah, the mayor, like anybody else, is absolutely innocent until proven guilty, and he deserves that kind of presumption like we would give for anybody. But the issue is that he needs, in his own words, to use every ounce of his strength and his spirit to fight these charges. And it's just humanly impossible to do that at the same time as running the largest city in the nation.
So you think he should step down?
Yes, I do. Along with dozens of other elected officials, I've asked that he step down for the good of all New Yorkers. We've got 8.5 million people here facing lots of issues, crises, if you will, in housing, in public safety, other issues such as education and transportation. These require a hands-on mayor that is going to be full-on, full-time for the people of New York City. And Mayor Adams is facing a lot right now. I hope the best for him, but he can't do this and at the same time run the city of New York.
So if he continues to say that he is not going to step down, do you think Governor Hochul should step in?
The governor has made her comments yesterday. I know that she's going to come to a decision that she will think is best for all of New York. She's the governor of New York, but she does serve the 8.5 million people of New York City as well. I think it'll be a tough decision for her, but nonetheless, it's not about Kathy Hochul. It's not about Eric Adams. It's about 8.5 million New Yorkers who need a mayor who's truly focused on the business of the city and leading and managing this city with all the issues that we have. It's just very, very difficult, if not impossible, for anybody to run these two things simultaneously, defending himself against serious federal charges and at the same time running New York City.
There are several large vacancies in the Adams administration, the police commissioner, health commissioner, the schools chancellor retiring. So what does that signal to you?
Well, that's part of what I'm talking about. Running the city of New York, he needs to have top commissioners in place. We've seen the resignation in just the last week of the schools chancellor, of the police commissioner, of the health commissioner, three of the top positions that are vital, important spots in the city government. And that's not to mention several other people high-ranking, not necessarily commissioner level. Now, at the end of a 4-year mayoral term, you would expect that lots of people start looking for the exit and looking for other opportunities. But we're still 15 months away from the end of this term, and now is a critical time where the mayor needs to be able to both recruit and retain top talented people for these important positions. And I don't see that happening with this mayor who's undergoing these incredible challenges.
All right, State Senator John Liu, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.